inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. The visitors sideline, a look at the head coach of the Falcons. His guys have been forced to soldier on even though they have just 2 wins at this point of the year. On the other side, his counterpart from Arizona. His guys come in off what he described as a... Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Glendale. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Falcons come out and they are led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So the Cardinals come out and they are led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The #1 overall pick in 2019, the 7th year for Murray leading the Birds. On play action, he'll set up to throw. 2nd and 10. They'll run with the Clemson drive. This is Will Shipley. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Kaiser White, he's able to make the tackle.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
On 3rd down, Murray. He's got Dell for that one. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Mike Hughes on the return for the Falcons. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run with Robinson. Room to run at the 35. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And the Falcons, 1st down. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. They run over center with Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Falcon first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Falcon first down.
They'll go again with Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A 50-yard attempt.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Murray. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide. And he does it here after picking up the first down.
9 yards. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Murray now on 2nd down. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
To throw is Murray. That's hot downfield by McBride. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 29.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
2 yards on the pickup.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 17-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
In motion, the tight end Uzama. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. McPherson's kick is good. And the Cardinals will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Falcons
run it here with Robinson. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. That's Henry Toto on the tackle. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Plant. It's Penix. That's to Mooney. Complete right side. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. On first down, it's Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The rookie out of Ole Miss, Walter Nolan, getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. All even, 3 apiece, the score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. As we are ready to get back underway. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to be dropped for a pickup of about 5. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Daryl High. Touchdown Atlanta. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Makes the score Falcons 10, Cardinals 3.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cards offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. Let's just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Throwing now, Murray on first down. Throw on the run wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's Shipley. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to...
In trouble, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, it's Murray. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 6. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
And 6 yards to go.
To throw again is Murray. He's got the first down and more than that. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
12 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Again, it's Benson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Dell, the motion man. Now a second down throw from Murray. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Third and goal.
Third and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll try and get there, and he'll take this one in. Murray. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. David Collins. He gets gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now Penix to throw on second down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the second time. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Cardinals offense ready for this next possession. I have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the 1st down.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Watts on the tackle. A loss of a yard.
2nd down. Murray. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are a little more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball.
Oh, this pass rush dials in right now. They get him again. David Onyemata. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They've had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Shaquille Griffin on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd
From
and
the
3.
gun, here is Penix. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Henry Tolotolo. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Atlanta. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. 3rd and 11.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
From the gun, it's Murray.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Here's Mitch Wishnowski now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. He's across midfield. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and long. Throwing is Penix. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Cardinals offense make their way out to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Our throw here is right side. Falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll run again. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half.
49-yard line.
Dell, the motion man. Murray now on 2nd down. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run here with Benson. Oh, yeah. Dell, the motion man. Murray down to throw on first down. Over the middle, it's Harrison. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Second down and 3. Working out of the gun, Murray. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Gain of 26 yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
One final throw before the break. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Bengals. And here's Jalen Waddle. He's open on the right sideline and pulls this one in. 49 yards for the touchdown. The Dolphins wind up taking this one by a touchdown. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cards offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On play action, Murray under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Trey Benson.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Look wide, get this one complete. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. That's caught. It's high. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the 1st down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. And the Falcons 1st down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll throw. It's Penix. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Falcons first down.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
That's another Falcons first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson to the 5-yard line.
Wilson on the tackle.
Now here's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
One more time, it's Robinson. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. Third and goal.
3-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third.
From the gun on third down, here's Penix.
Penix's pass.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard now?
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on fourth down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
Cardinals 10.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10.
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. It started with first and 10. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6. On the handoff, this is Benson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Out from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
Brings up third and 4.
Murray on third down. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now, Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And 10 at the 37-yard line.
On second down, Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the zone read, it's a give to Shipley. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
A gain of 23 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On third down, they go with Benson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Cardinals are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. The Cardinals have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. We might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On second down, Penix. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And here's Bijan. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
On third down, Penix. Quick slant into the hands of Mooney. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons Falcons getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Cardinals offense headed back to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
First down.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray.
Nice pass. Complete to Tank Dell. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. Dell, the motion man.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Will Johnson there on the coverage.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Falcons.
On the toss, it's Robinson. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's another Falcons first down.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Agnew on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. The ball's deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. He'll step up and run this. Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide, and he does it here after picking up the 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Murray. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
11 more yards. That's another.
To throw again is Murray. On the quick slant, they find Dell.
Murray's pass.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and
again, it's Murray.
26-yard line.
Taking off, and he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been really long, and they get him here again.
3rd down, Murray. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Takedown. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Cardinals will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. McLaughlin now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. On 1st down, it's Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. He's close to a first down. To gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 1. They'll run it here with Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Falcons first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Falcon first down.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And he's close to a first down. To gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
A gain of 4 yards.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll go again with Robinson. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
2 yards on the pickup.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
There's that man again. Another catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Another run here for Robinson. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Now Robinson. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of only a yard.
Here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
A 39-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So here's Kyler Murray and the Cardinals down on the scoreboard. A little over 30 seconds remain. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here. They start first and 10. He'll get back to Wilson.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Bills drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Murray's going to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
39. Here's a 1st and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.